Hi, and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. And Bear being a nightmare back in the UK. Now, this place, I have been told that it's brilliant, but I tell you something, the second I walked through this door, I just felt really uncomfortable. Really, like there's somebody going to be there around the next corner. Now, I've not looked around the house at all, other than this room in front of me. I'm actually in the shed at the moment with Bear, and Bear is going mental. I mean, like, he's looking in every little hole. I've had to keep him on the lead, walking in here, because he's been dragging to get in here. And then there's a car, I think. And then he's just bombing around in here looking for something. So he's already got the scent. But I've told you, I just feel really uncomfortable in here, like instantly. Heavy. I know that's weird, but that's how I feel, heavy. And I know there's going to be fat jokes, so get them out of the way. But yes, I feel heavy, not like that. What are you doing? I don't think there's very much in here. It's just your standard shed with like your grass roller and things like that. What are you doing, Bear? Bear, that's outside. You're going this way. Come on. Go this way. And then we've got a little kitchen. Now these are the only, I've seen this room and I've seen this room and I've seen one photograph of the place and it looks like it's amazing in places. So once again, standard sort of kitchen. You know me, I don't love my kitchens unless they're like really old or got something a bit special in them. That tin's pretty cool. That tin actually looks ridiculously old, and the one underneath it. I'll have a quick look in and see if there's anything in it. Yeah, so the tin does look quite old, to be fair. It's got like a pheasant or something on it, but it's just a tin of tins. There's nothing exciting inside it, so there's no point looking in the other ones, I don't think. But let's move out of this kitchen. There's nothing exciting up here. Oh, I love them already because they're royalists. See, Silver Jubilee 1977, guessing that's 1981. Yeah, it is, when they got married. So I do like a good royalist, you know that. Now, I don't know whether it's that there's rats in here or cats in here or something else. I've told you he's going mad for a smell or something, and he was outside the building before we even got in. He was dragging to get in here because he was on his lead. So I don't know what's going on, but let's find out, shall we? Now, this room looks quite empty. I came in through the door just there, although these books are quite good, look. Like, they're not, I don't know, there might be some quite old ones in here, looking at this. I'm not going to spend forever looking through books, but I know some of you do. Like, oh, that's William Wallace. Wallace, the hero of Scotland. Love that. Fanfare for a witch. But yeah, some of these look maybe 100 years old. Maybe around about that. Because I always think, oh yeah, that's like 1800. But actually it's like the 1900. It's like the 1920s, isn't it? So 1920s. I don't know. It doesn't seem like 100 years. It seems like 80 to me. I don't know why. I'll have a look at that one book and then work out how old that is, and then that's it. It was just the cover on this one that interested me. The Walrus Hunter. I've also noticed as well up there, there's Last of the Mohicans. That was a film, maybe in the 90s. So I'm guessing that's probably quite old as a book as well. Now this one is actually older than I thought it was. I thought maybe these would all be like 1920s and stuff. But no, look, 1893. What's it say? I always like to look. Oh, it's got two names on it. Something, is it Holland? W. Holland, York? And yeah, it is A.H. Holland, Seton Ross. That's pretty cool. But 1893. It's, to be fair, it's going mould. It's a shame though. Like all these books are going mouldy. And I bet you there's some really collectible ones in here as well. Like they're all like ones that look interesting. Like Legend from the Fairyland and a stout English bowman. Yes, so some interesting looking books in here. Anyway, I'll put it back. And the reason the other one's there is because it's stuck to it and I couldn't get it out. So anyway, let's keep looking. Actually, I've just looked at this one. It's Charles Dickens. Martin Chuzzlewit. I don't think I've heard that one before. But look at this. It's a ex-library book. But look at the date on it. I'd show you the date if I could actually find the date. I hate it. I hate opening pages. Look, 1866. Chapman and Hall, 193 Piccadilly, in 2 volumes. That's crazy. There's some really, really old looking books in here. But anyway, I'll put this one back as well. Like for me, I think you should never throw books away. You should never throw books away. I've always been taught that. Don't throw them away. At least give them away. Put them in like a charity shop or give them to somebody that would appreciate them. But all those, it's just such a shame. Now, we may have solved... Like, he's looking like he's in trouble. He looks so fat because he needs his haircut. Look at you fatty. Look at you fatty with leaves all over your bum. But yeah, there's a lot of sort of new 2000s tat, and I think we've solved the mystery of why Bear's going mad, because they've had cats. And I just wonder if maybe there's one still hanging about, or if it's just got a smell of it in here. I don't know, but I think that's possibly it. There's always Christmas decorations, always, regardless of where you go. Geez, that's making my eyes go funny. Don't know if it'll work for you. No, that's like one of those things that looks, it's like got depth to it. It's like 3D, but on camera it just doesn't show up. But yeah, there's not a great deal else in here, unless there's some stuff in the cupboards. No, nothing really that I can see. You having a look, Bear? You having a good look? We're going to get Katie to cut your hair this week. I think you need it, don't you? Because you're like a sheep. Like a little fat sheep. Yeah, so my eldest child, my eldest daughter, is training to be a dog groomer. So, free haircuts. I don't mean for me, I mean for him. Wait a minute. Shh. Is there a tap running? I don't know if you can hear that. There's no water running, but I can hear water, if that makes sense. That's weird. That's very weird. Oh, you freaked me out then, Bear. I've got socks on. Look at my socks. Look at my lovely socks. I never wear socks. But after coming back from Morocco, I've been boiling at like 40 degrees and I've come back here and through the day today it's been 9 degrees. So God knows what it is now. But yeah, I just thought I'd put some socks on to warm my little tootsies. But yeah, I saw Bear walk past in front of me there when I knew he'd walked behind me, so it confused me. Anyway, let's continue through into another quite sparse. Look, is this another kitchen? Why is there another kitchen? We've just walked through a kitchen to get to a kitchen. I do like that sink though. That sink's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, there's not very much in here either. I wonder if I've come to the right house. Oh, I do like tomato soup. I think you can't beat a tomato soup. Although there's tomato soup, which is my favourite, probably canned soup. But then you've got, I don't know, there's loads. Think like soups with potato in are good, like in winter to keep you warm. And the name has gone out of my head. The Scottish soup with fish in it. Oh, what's it called? It will come to me in a bit. My favourite soup by far. Nah, those chairs look quite old, but the table doesn't. But it goes straight out into the garden, I think, this. Oh no, like a little porch bit. And you'll not be able to see this, but just beyond the porch, I can see sticks from like where they've been planting vegetables and stuff in the garden. So, what can you smell, boy? What is it? You're gonna find it. It's not on that table unless you wanted to do some paint by numbers. You weird dog. Right. Let's get out. Let's get out of the third empty room and hope that there's something. Luckily, it's quite a long house, so I'm hoping this is going to be the start of the good stuff in here. Oh, it's definitely got more stuff in here. Oh, look, that's good. Oh, look, that's even better. Look at that. Oh God, I just fell over a bowl. I'll pick that up in a minute. That is amazing. Huge. That's a good 8 foot tall. It is massive. What's it say on it? Leeds. I can't read what the maker's name is. I know some people like to do the research on these things. It's quite, the pictures at the top are nice, but the numbering's quite crude. Don't want to damage it by, no, it's gonna, I think it's J Galway anyway, or Galloway. J Galloway, Leeds. I'm sure somebody can do some research based on that. But it's quite good to see the face still in it. Oh, look, it's like inlaid with mother of pearl or something like that as well. And then it's still got the workings in by the looks of things as well. Not that I can see up there, but that's pretty good to be fair. Oh, this is more like it. Yeah, this is what I was going to show you originally, look. My name is David. My name is Helena. Oh, wait. Oh, it's twins, look. David and Helena, born on 7th of the 4th, 92, at 8:39 and 8:52, weighing £7.9 and £6.4. There. Be careful, because there's broken glass down there, mate. Watch what you're doing. Oh, that's really good, but really sad that it's there. And I wonder if they lived here, or if they were the grandparents of the people that lived here. Little address book. Oh, look at them. When we're reckoning that is 60s, 70s. Looking at those glasses. It could be 80s though, that. Because I'm sure I had relatives that dressed just like that in the 80s. But with it being a black and white photo, I'm not sure. It's these sorts of houses that really sort of... Don't know if you heard that. Bear, did you hear that? There was a thump upstairs, like something being knocked over. Or a dog or a cat jumping off a bed. That's what it made me, because Bear lays on my bed all the time when I go to the shop or something. And he'll jump down off the bed and he'll go, dum. That's exactly what it sounded like. Hello? 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 Can't hear anything. That freaked me out. So I've had no internet while I've been in here. And I'm guessing, because I've got my hand near this window, all of a sudden all the internet's just come back because all my notifications have just come up on my phone. And I thought there was someone else. I'm like stood next to the creepiest looking window ever, and my hand was on it. And out of the corner of my eye I saw something move. I thought there was somebody outside the window. I don't like it when I hear noises, and they're not just like your imagination. Not like little whispers or little tiny noises, like a bump or a bang. And I know where Bear is. It freaks me out. I don't like it at all when I'm on my own for that. And he's giving me a dodgy little side eye. What is it, Bear? Did you hear it as well? Oh, you're not too bothered. It's like, mate, I'm just chilling out. Leave me alone. I do need to move that bowl though, because I just tripped over it again a minute ago. But what we got on here? Castles in North Wales. Oh God, North Wales. To be fair, the castles in North Wales are brill. Absolutely brill. I'm guessing they were into the... Is it cross stitch? I think. Because that's cross-stitch, isn't it? I think it is. So that would make sense that the other one was as well. I wonder if they've made things like this. The windows in here are just the freakiest looking old sort of sash windows ever. And with all the cobwebs on, and then an occasional car will go past. Keeps scaring me. What we got in here? Not much. Oh, when are these train tickets from? 2015. I thought it'd be before then. Although, look at the little Casio watch, and the time's it's still working. What time? I wonder if that's right. 22, 24. Let's have a look. One sec. 22, 24. No, not quite, but not far off. 22:37. 22:24. But sometimes people do put like the watches 15 minutes wrong, don't they? Is that a tooth? That's a bloody tooth, isn't it? It's a bad black tooth as well. And there's a baby tooth in there as well, in that same one, underneath the paper clip. Oh. And I always look at these as well, like little films, and think, what is on that? What could be on it? Anyway, let's keep going. There, are you just chilling out there? Or are you coming with us? Decide yourself in a minute. Yeah, there's another door in this corner. What we got in here? Oh. Nah, it's definitely worth looking in here. Oh, wow. The first thing I'm going to make a beeline for... Oh, actually, I'm not. Look at her hair. Look at her hat. That... It reminds me of something that certain people wore, and I can't think what. Like, for a certain reason. Almost like a uniform. But I don't know what it was. She's got like a striped shirt underneath. What else we got on here? Not loads of stuff. But... Oh, look. I'm going to go straight over to the piano, but I'm not now. Look at the little Thomas the Tank Engine things. Do you reckon they were... Oh, yeah. What is wrong with that Thomas the Tank Engine, though? It looks like off its head. Look at them eyes. It could be on drugs or something, that. No, that's not the music for Thomas the Tank. What's the Thomas? Oh, it is. Can you tell I've not been out exploring in long enough? I'm excited. I love stuff. I love finding little things like that when I've not been for ages, and it's like childhood memories coming back to me. Talking about childhood memories, I absolutely loved all the Beatrix Potter stuff. They're handmade. I wonder if she's made those as well. They're really good. The details on them and stuff. It's really, really good. I've got the little carriages with the faces on as well. I'm struggling to get to things because there's like piles of stuff. What's in this little box here? Nothing. Little money tin. I'm guessing there's nothing in that as well. No, nothing. Oh, look. Look at all the Beatrix Potter plates and stuff. I actually got those for my kids when they were first born. They had like sets of things like that. And then all the stuff at the bottom as well. Oh, it is like little childhood memories for me, this. I wonder if their kids were about my age. Oh, like collectible wear as well, like the Blackpool. That must have cost a fortune. It's like hammered something, steel. Oh, I like it in here. I really like. I'm not so sure about the wallpaper, but I like it in here. And do you know what it is? It's because they're child orientated as well. It's not just that there's things in here that are like my generation growing up. All the stuff's out on display. Things are out for them to play with. It wasn't just all shoved away under a bed or something like that. And I feel bad because Freddie's stuff's shoved out the way under a bed. We have to get it all out because of room. But these just seem like they got plenty of room and they could just let the kids play whenever. It's brilliant. I was just looking at this as well. That's quite an unusual teapot, isn't it? Like swirls round. I thought it were broken at first, the lid, but it doesn't. It's like swirls round. It's really, really good. And also, oh God, if I can move my feet to show you, I don't know what this lamp is, but it's made of brass. It's made out of a jug or tankard or something. That's quite unusual. There's some really quite cool things in here that we've seen already. But I'm impressed with that. Anyway, let's make our way over. Got some little lamps down there, but I don't think they're very old. But this is brill. First of all, look at these down here. Look at them. She is scary, to be fair. But he looks like he don't want his photo taken. But look at them. They're once again sort of drawn over. The background's coloured in. And we've got is it Dranic or Dranic piano. Look at her. How can I do this so it doesn't shine? It's weird. There we go. Look at her. Now looking at how she's dressed on there, that's not just late 1800s, I don't think. Unless she carried on wearing the same sort of clothes. I think looking at that, that's like 1860s, 70s dress. Oh, Bear, stop doing that to me, man. You've still got leaves stuck all over you, little tramp boy. But it scared me because I thought you were behind me. Bear. You're right. You go find it. Go and find it then. Find those rabbits. Don't knock anything over. But yeah, I love that. I love the frame it's in. I think it's really nice. It's sort of gilded, I think. But I just love what she's wearing. And I'm guessing that's her. Oh, in fact, is that her as well? I'm not sure now. Not sure if it is or not, but that definitely is the same person as that. So I look at him. But then looking at his dress, I would have said he was like turn of the century, like 1910s, so now I'm confused. It's not always easy to tell because if you think about it, I've had this same hair since I was about, I don't mean like the exact same hair. I wasn't grey when I was 17, but I've had the same hairstyle pretty much since I was, oh no, it wouldn't have been 17, maybe about 20. Because I've had shoulder length hair, I've had pink curtains, undercut, I've had Mohican, I've had all sorts of hairstyles. But when I settled down to one hairstyle, it was when I was about 20. So for the next 24 years, I've pretty much, apart from maybe one exception, had the same haircut. So it's only the same with like clothes and stuff. She might be wearing stuff from the 1860s, but it could be like the 1890s. Or 1900s, and she just likes that sort of clothes. Like when you were growing up, think about how 40, 50-year-old women looked like they were about 90, and that's because they carried on wearing little old person's clothes. It's really weird. Like today, you'll see 50 and 60-year-olds looking younger than like 30-year-olds did back when I were a kid. I just heard a whining, and he's disappeared. Bear? Oh my God, mate. I didn't even know you were there. So what was that noise? Jesus Christ, he scared me to death. I thought I heard something out there, like a whining. Are you there? Could you hear something then, Bear? Because I could. Hello? Did you hear something, Bear? Hello? Hello? Don't do this, Bear. Hello? Oh no. careful, Bear, please. I can hear like something moving about upstairs, like walking feet or something. That's what it sounded like. And I heard like a whimpery noise. Bear? You can stay here with me just in case. Don't want it happening to you. And if something's going to happen to us both, at least it can happen together. What's the matter? Is someone here? Don't like it when you do this, Bear. You're freaking me out. Oh, Bear, stop it. Anyway, let's carry on looking. There's a picture behind. I don't really want to move this. But there's a picture behind, and it says, Bend in the something by Chaz F. Alban. Chaz F. Alban. I don't know what it is. It's that picture. I love it. I don't know why. It's like a gateway to the past. Right, he's disappeared again now, and I can see him going like he's ready to bark. I don't like it. I've got to carry on looking at these pictures down here. Now, looking down here, I'm just going to... Oh, there's some good pictures. I'm going to ignore the one next to it and just go straight to this. I think they deserve to be together, these two. Because look. Oh, if I can get it up there. You know what I mean. Yeah, look at the frames. Matching frames. Although that's not him, is it? That could be her son, maybe. Oh, I don't know, because he looks quite old. But yeah, they're matching frames. Those pictures are meant to be together, unless something happened and they got divorced or something, and she's like, put him down there out of the way. Now I've put them back together for eternity, and they're like, no, stop it. Now, based on the letters and stuff in here, I'm wondering if that's Mr. and Mrs. Holland, but it might not be. It could be come down the female side of the family and change the name. But look at this guy with his tash. He looks a very formal guy. Look at the collar. Starched collar. That will have been separate to the rest of his shirt as well. Oh, it's crazy. I couldn't imagine having to wear that. It'd be so uncomfortable. What we got behind here? Got a pair of parrots. I can see that. Big pair of parrots, but what's behind that? Oh, nothing. That's a shame. I feel like a picture's been taken away there. Oh, it's not on the back. Yeah, the actual picture's been taken, which is weird. And then I just love the pic. These are the styles of pictures that I just love. Like, I could look at them all day. I would have them in my house, even though they're not even related to me. I don't know who they are, but I'd still have those up in my house because I just think they look so cool. The other things that I think are really, really cool is something that I probably wouldn't have in my house, but I do love them. And it's something that Adam Mark put up the other day on, I think, Instagram or something. And it's the like photos they had with the deceased children. Now, I know that's really morbid and awful, but I just think they're so interesting. Like, what a different time. Could you imagine that these days? Can you imagine people going to a photographer with their dead child and propping them up? Like anything from a baby right up to like a teenager. Propping them up, having a photo with their eyes open. It's just so freaky, but so interesting. Like, I found a couple when I've been exploring places, and I sort of look for them, and I don't really know why. It's like morbid, but I can't. There's someone upstairs walking about, I'm telling you now. Like, Bear's literally sat next to me and he's not moved. But there was something then wandering around upstairs. Oh, I've just realised what that is. I didn't know, I sort of didn't really take it in, but it's a railway, isn't it? Little mini railway line that they will have had probably Thomas on or something like that. That's cool. That's what I said. I feel like they have all the toys out in here. It's right good. Anyway, let's go and have a look in this corner. I don't know which way to go for the best without knocking stuff off. There's stuff all over and then stuff on the floor. It just seems a shame. But I think there's like, I think these are swimming things. Right, give me a second because I need to do it without breaking out. Because I know what I'm like. I'm like a bull in a china shop, and if I'm not concentrating, I will just smash everything up. Yeah, they are, look. East Riding of Yorkshire Council swimming programme. Weirdly, Freddie starts his school swimming tomorrow for the first time. So that's quite weird. But, yeah, 10 metres. Is there any point of a 10-metre badge? Basically, you can drown for 10 metres and still get away with it. 5 metres! It's even worse. Literally, you could just be thrashing about because you can't breathe. You still get a 5-metre badge. Like, don't get me wrong, 200 metres is pretty decent, but 5 just seems a bit silly. What else we got on here? Third prize, second prize, didn't really say what for though. This is good though. I like this. Little shaving set. A little razor there. You got the razor blade there. I don't know what all the other things are for, if I'm being honest. I'm guessing you'd have like your soap in there that you then turned into the stuff you put on your face. Maybe sort of talcum powder. And then a little brush for your moustache or something like that. Oh no, is that a little mirror? That's all really cool. We don't have things like that, like grooming sets anymore. Like, you can buy them for like novelty items, like for Father's Day, they always bring stuff out like that then. But nobody carries them around with them in the travel case anymore. It just doesn't work like that. But I suppose back in the day, going to a barber's was more of a big deal, whereas now they're on every street. Well, not every street, but they're more common. Oh, look at this. Obviously, this is a writing desk, but look at that. Not the mistletoe. I'm not going to kiss any of you quite yet. I'll leave that to Andy. He's kissing all the subscribers recently. Well, one. I'm going to shut up now. But yeah, that's really, really good. Look, for your little pens or quills or whatever it is you're using, then your little ink wells. And probably your envelopes and papers and stuff like that in there. But yeah, it's really good. Really, really good. Oh, we've got, Helena Law. RE. So Helena is one of those twins that was on the cross-stitchy thing. I can't think of the word. Is it a sampler? It's technically like a sampler, isn't it? But yeah, so they lived here, so I'm guessing the daughter was Holland and got married to someone called Law. I'm guessing. It's a total guess. I do like putting the story together. I've always been like that, where I like to find things out. What is that for? To turn around, look at all the keys in there. I like ones like this, me. Little keys. The only thing I've ever taken from an abandoned place is a key similar to that. It was in Germany, in a bunker that Hitler had been to. Well, it was a weapons testing place, an illegal weapons testing place under a factory on the Western Front, technically. Before the war started, they were doing all the weapons testing illegally in there. And I was one of the only people to ever go in there after the war. I was so lucky. It's underneath a car park, I think, now. But I took a key from a safe and I just wondered what had been in that safe. It's the only thing I've ever taken. And I thought, I know this place is getting flattened, so I'm taking something. And I took that. But Hitler came to do a big speech there. So I just wonder if he went in that safe and touched those things. It just makes me like excited, really. Don't know why, because nobody loves Hitler, but it's just part of history, isn't it? Look at all this stuff on here. I like the colour of that, actually. All the shells. This is what I mean. It's sort of very child orientated, isn't it? Where all the kids have like collected things and stuff. And that, I bet that's quite old, you know. I bet that's at least 100 years old for the plants. I don't know what the stuff, that's quite nice as well, around there. But anyway, oh, are these drawers? I didn't realise these were drawers. Oh, look! Look at what this is. A little R seal. No, an R seal, not an arse. Oh, and that's the wax. That's why it's got a burn mark on the end, because you'd burn that and then stick that in the melted wax to seal your letters with. Miniature initial seal. That's really cool. An R seal. I have to make up for Andy not being here. I'm sorry, I've got to. It's just my job. And looking in the other drawer, there's the twins. I can't show you to the right of it because there's loads of like details written down, but I'm guessing that's the twins. I knew this place would be good. Those first 3 rooms would normally just put me off altogether, but I'd been told that there were some good bits in this place, so like, I'm glad I didn't just look at the first 3 rooms and go, oh, you know what, I can't be bothered, and go home again. But anyway, we've got to go upstairs now, and I am not looking forward to this. I don't think it's a person. I don't know, though. It might be nothing. It might be rats. It might be bats. It might be cats. I'm more bothered if it's cats. Because if there's a cat upstairs, it's just going to be like hell trying to catch him. And I've still got dodgy knees all these weeks later. And no, right, I need to put this straight. No, it's not from sitting in cars for 3 hours or 13 hours. It's not from sitting on planes. It's not because I'm getting old. It's not because of whatever else you said it was. It's because I jumped off a 12-foot bloody wall. People keep telling me that I need this and I need this and I need to go and see this. I don't. I just need to rest them. That's all it is. It's all I can do to sort it out. I just need to rest them. Bloody mothers. You're all bloody mothers. I do appreciate it, though. I am only messing about. Just notice those big marbles there as well. But yeah, no, I know you only care. I'm only saying it because you care. So if you've said something and now you're feeling rubbish, don't, because I do appreciate it. It's just you do me head in and I'm gonna scream and shout. Ooh, that fireplace is vile. It's a vile 1950s fireplace. I do not like those at all. Like, don't get me wrong, this is probably a better one than most, because it's quite big and ornate, but I don't like it. Don't like it at all. I've just been stood at the bottom of these stairs for like a minute. No, it's not very long, but just trying to make myself go upstairs. Bear's not even trying to go up. Normally he'd run upstairs, but just something don't seem right. You know, when your instinct's telling you something's wrong, something's not right up there. And that's how I'm feeling. Look at him. He would be normally the first one to leg it straight upstairs. Oh, you're going now? You decided? These big windows freak me out though as well. Like I said, I just feel like a face is going to come next to him. Right, Bear, you can go first. Go on. Right. Oh, this is where the knees... It's this right one. What it is, my kneecaps keep popping out of place. And that's because of large impact. I read up on it. It said there's no point going to doctors because they'll just tell you to rest. Ooh. Oh, there's some good looking things at the end of there. But we'll make our way to that. We'll go in here first. Oh God. I don't know why, but this room's freaking me out. Kids' room. Don't know why, because it's just toys. But I'm guessing this is the boy twin room in here. Another watch there, looking at fake gun. But oh, it's the everybody used to collect meerkats. And I bet they're not even worth anything these days. Did you collect meerkats, Bear? Don't you be stealing those teddies. I know what you're like. But yeah, the meerkats. Everybody wanted them. And I bet they're worthless now. Anyway. Look at this little backpack thing. Talk about being... Bear. 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 Oh, he's here. I heard a noise and I didn't know what it were. It must have been you. Yeah, being prepared though. What I was saying, got a little... That's like a early MP3 player. But then a little thing of hot chocolate, some batteries, a little dice thing in there, and games and pencils. Talk about being prepared, man. That's... You can have a right weekend with that. What else we got down? Right, this and this made me think very small child. Well, like 10-year-old. This, not so much. What does that... Does that say Kissy Bang Bang? It does. Kissy Bang Bang. Durex Play, fair enough, but Kissy Bang Bang? That's just taking the mick a bit. Unless it was... maybe he was a 10-year-old boy. Just don't know, do you? It is East Yorkshire, not South Yorkshire, and keep it in the family around here. I swear I'm going to get in so much trouble one day. Like, the thing is... Wait a minute. Oh, is that Dungeons and Dragons? It is, look, Dungeons and Dragons. The game. But yeah, I offend people from every part of the UK and every country everywhere else. But I've explained this before. I don't hate anyone. I love them all. I think everybody's brilliant. But I just think it's like, why not? I'm from South Yorkshire, and I make fun of people from every other part of Yorkshire, including people in South Yorkshire. And then I make fun of people outside of Yorkshire saying that I'm from Yorkshire. So it's just one of those things. It's just a thing you've got to do. Oh God, I'm just feeling like I'm going to come out one of these. Oh God, it's bigger than I thought, this place. Come out of one of these little bits and there's going to be somebody stood there looking at me. And I've even got a picture of what they look like in my head. I know what they look like in my head. Now, if you're not from the UK, you probably won't get this reference, but the Demon Headmaster. Don't know why, but in my head, the Demon Headmaster is going to be round the corner any second. Long, grey face with little round glasses. Tall, thin and skinny. In like a white long coat. Oh, why am I thinking about it? It's making me worse. I swear I wind myself up sometimes in these places. It's Pingu. Ma. Oh, I used to love Pingu. God, there's a lot of British TV references today, isn't there? But, right, let's keep going. Oh, I don't like it in here either. Something seems off. Oh, this is the other twins' room, innit? What are you sniffing at, Bear? This is the girl twins' room. As you can tell, I'm struggling to get down steps at the moment. But yeah, look, all the girls my age, or maybe a bit younger, used to have watches like that. They used to have those, what are they called? Those girls. Oh, Bang on the Door. I don't remember it being called Bang on the Door. Maybe I'm thinking of something similar. But all the little dolls and eyes looking at you, it's very freaky. But somebody would have loved all this stuff at one point and collected it over time. That's one of Andy's favourite places to go to, Rufford Country Park. What are you doing? I hope you're only making friends with those and not about to eat one of them. Because he's having a good sniff. But yeah, they got the bed. You know what? These Pirates of the Caribbean posters are probably worth something as well because of the big ones. Oh, Bullet for My Valentine. I have a feeling that Andy's daughter likes them as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, I think Katie's got that exact same thing at home. Is that a $1? $1 bill. Right, I need to ask a question about $1 bills.
Right, with the dollar bills, I always look at them and think, isn't it weird? There's something weird about this. And why does nobody ever mention it? Why is there a pyramid on there with like the Illuminati eye on there as well? What is the reference of that? I have no idea at all. And I've meant to look it up. I've meant to ask questions and I never have. So maybe you guys can answer. Yeah, and what does the Latin round it mean as well? But that is definitely like the all-seeing eye or whatever it is, or the Illuminati eye. What's the date at the bottom of it as well? I've never noticed that. MDC. Oh, is that when America was formed? So MDCC is 1777. 1777? Is that right? Oh, I didn't think that was the date that they were formed, so I'm not sure. But what does that mean? Why is it there? What is the reference to? I don't know, but it does interest me. I need to look on the other side now as well. Legal tender. Why is there like stamps all over it as well? I don't really know. Yeah, that's the only thing. There's a watch or something just beeped in there. That's the only thing I can see on there that just baffles me a little bit. That strange pyramid. Why? What's that got to do with America? Just noticed Wade figures as well. Used to collect the little Wade figures myself. I've mentioned it many times before. But that's a weird looking one at this end. Can you stop trip-trapping around this bedroom? Because all I can hear is your little nails on this floor. What you found? Anything? Anything good? Gonna go find something? Go find those rabbits. Go on then, stop staring at whatever that is. Where are you going? Okay. I'm just looking at the rest of these things, then I'll come with you. Oh, some starey eyes again. Baby's first teddy. What have we got in there? Not very much, I don't think. Not very much on there. Right, on to the next. In fact, it's the bit on the corridor that I want to look at next. I don't know why, this is just like proper murder corridors. It's like something out of a horror film with the mould on the walls and the very thin corridors painted in that weird green colour. Just makes me think of a horror film. I can imagine them walking down like, looking around, listening, and then behind you in the door, a masked face comes. I actually heard another noise when just after I did that, and it freaked me out a little bit. Yeah, look at these for a start. Look at those. I think they like. Because I seem to think the ones that got proper chains on, the good ones. Don't think they're Staffordshire. I don't want to break anything. Massive spider just ran down there. No, they just knock off cheaper ones, but they do look good. I should have known that really from the eyes. I've just noticed their eyes. They've got like plastic eyes in them, but they still look good, although that one's got a different coloured eye. But I like this look. Chatterbox. That's good. I wonder when that's from. This has all definitely been set up by a photographer. It's actually really cool. It looks really good how they've set it up. It made me want to look at it straight away. Some earrings. Oh, flowers in there. Little inlaid box with nothing in it. I don't know what all that black stuff is in there though. Let's have a look. Now this looks like it's probably from the 20s or 30s. Looking at the adverts inside, I'm just going to move this box and I'll have a look. Yeah, look, this is what I mean. Bird's custard powder. Robinson's patent barley in powder form. Children's powders. So you get barley powder and then powder of children. But I can't see a date on it. I've got to be careful there. It's very thin. What have we got on there? Pea flour It's got to be wartime, maybe? If they're making flour out of peas. Oh, it's good though, look. Need to go back a couple of pages there. I bet it hasn't even got a date in it after all this. Oh, mate, wait. This one. I can't, it won't. Oh, I can't get it to stay open. Oh, sorry, I'm being rubbish here. I don't want to lay it down. Look at that. Oh, that's really good. Like, it's a really good... If I could hold it for you. There we go. The colours on that are so bright, like it was just from yesterday. I don't know actually now. I can't work out when I think that's from. But I can't see a date on it anyway, so... It's probably... I'm not going to be able to tell you, but it does look sort of Victorian, but then it doesn't as well. I'll have a look myself, just a minute. I've worked it out, but not by finding the date. I found a story about 100 years ago in 1804, so that means it must be from 1904 or thereabouts. It does look quite interesting, this book, to be fair. There's all sorts of like pictures and stories and look. But yeah, 1904 roughly it's from. I'd love to read through this. I just think it's one of those books that it's got a bit of everything. Look, is that? I thought there were. There's like quizzes and then stuff about. I'm guessing that is that Charles I. Looks like Charles I. That looks like that place that I went to not long ago up on the hill where Charles I was staying. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. It's a really good book, regardless. And there's stuff about all sorts in there. Look at it. So good. Anyway, I can't spend ages looking at it. I would love to, but I can't. Now, before we stop looking at books, there's The Prize. 1907. That's another cool looking book. I'm glad that one's got the date on the outside though. But yeah, it's got all sorts in it. Look at the cars. Showing them in the cars in 1907. And different, like, about flowers and all sorts. It's so good. I proper love it. Oh look, it's Fat Bear when he's had his hair cut. Anyway, let's look in this room. I'm sat on the bed. You've not seen it in here yet and you need to. Right. This is the room. And it's, although on the face of it, it's just another room. There's some cool looking stuff in here. There really, maybe not everything's cool. There's just, they're awful. They're absolutely awful. Just those and, vile things, absolute vile things. There is one button in there that I sort of want to look at, but I don't want to put my hand anywhere near him. I really don't. They've got all sorts of costume. Actually, those bits of stone are quite cool, aren't they? What we got in any of these? Don't want to open it up and it be a box of buttons. Oh, it's a box of nothing. Oh, that's stone. That's like, is it soapstone? Really well carved. Not sure if that is soapstone, but it came into my head when I looked at it. Yeah, the button I wanted to look at is the metal one right in the middle there at the back. Because it looks like a military button. If I can find something to hook it up, I'll get it. But I'm not touching that at all. Let's have a quick look in here. Oh, just a couple of other bits of jewellery in there. Right, I managed to use something over there to get it. It says LNER. I recognise that. LNER. I almost feel like it's something to do with boats, but maybe I'm just thinking liner. And that's quite cool as well. That's a stone, look. But it says on the back of it, I don't know if I want to get it to focus. It says Buttons Limited, Birmingham. Now, a lot of the buttons for the military were made in Birmingham, and things like golly badgers as well, they were made in Birmingham. like every city has its thing, doesn't it? Like Sheffield steel, like Stokes pottery. So I wonder if I know Birmingham did steel and stuff as well, but I'm guessing they were buttons and badges and things like that, because you do see it a lot. You do see a lot of companies from Birmingham that make buttons. But even in here, looks, I think this is the adults' bedroom. There's toys everywhere. There's dolls. There's like little games in the drawers. Little things like that. Look, Emma's school play. I just feel like they were proper child orientated here. Apart from the condoms at the side of the bed. So bad, I'm sorry. But no, but I love it. I do love it because like these days, a lot of kids aren't given toys. They'll go on the PlayStation or they'll get clothes for the birthday. And I'm not one for that. I'll buy Freddie football kits because I know he'll use them to go and play football, which he loves. But I'll always buy him toys and I'll always buy him things to do, like rather than stuff like PlayStation, because it's the thing looking back, playing with my He-Man figures, playing with like cars and stuff like that. I loved it. So I want him to be able to do the same. This is why I like it here, because I feel like these people have got that same mentality of doing the same sort of thing. There's literally far too many iPad kids out there and bloody Skibbity Toilet and all that balls. Like, our Freddie still watches stuff like that, but he's not that bothered. Is that special glass again? I've noticed, actually, while we're here, we'll go straight over here. Is that uranium glass? I feel like that is uranium glass. But I'm not sure about... Ow, that hurt. I'm not sure about that pink one. I think that might be as well. I don't know. But then look, you've got a little... That... Oh no, I don't think it is the woman downstairs, because that's like the 80s and that was about 80 years later. So that can't be right. Little troll doll. Oh, look. I wonder if... I don't know. I'm trying to work out who everybody is, and I can't figure it out. Are they the people downstairs? Are they not? Are they the daughter? Is her... who are these people? I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure. You know me, I like to piece it all together, but they all look quite similar. Maybe that's the inbreeding. Maybe they're trying to stop it with the condoms next to the bed. Right, this next bit I'm quite confused about. There's a brick on the floor there. A brick on the floor, some dust, and this is broken. Hang on a minute. That brick's not a brick, it's soft. I'm like, why has somebody brought a brick right upstairs? Because I thought, oh, they've not smashed the window, so why is it there? And then I just looking at it thinking, that's not even a real brick. It's a fake brick. How bizarre is that? I'm trying to figure it out. What's going on? Oh, look at these books. I know they're quite new, but once again, just Dennis. Oh, we were talking about this the other day. Dennis the Menace. In America, this is so strange that this has popped up. In America, Dennis the Menace looks like that, right? And in the UK, Dennis the Menace looks nothing like that. He wears black and white. Oh, sorry. He wears black and red, sorry. And he's got a dog that looks like Bear, but all black, called Nasher. And I made a mini video about it because I can't remember the exact date. I think it was January the 12th, 1951. Two companies, one in America, one in the UK, made a character called Dennis the Menace. Totally unrelated, totally like nothing to do with each other. The companies have got nothing to do with each other. One for America, one for the UK, exactly on the same day, called him Dennis the Menace. How strange is that? That on the same day, two characters appeared with the same name. I think that's so odd. The other weird thing is as well, I always thought, is Dennis the Menace based on something that used to be about back in the day called Just William? And then this is called Just Dennis. So that's just thrown me even more. But yeah, That is definitely the American Dennis the Menace. That is so weird. I think Australia have the same one as well, but we don't. And then Sooty. Oh, Sooty and Sweep. Gotta love a bit of Sooty and Sweep until Sue comes along. Sue was just a right bitch. Sue was just an absolute dick. Who else were there as well? The other one. I want to say Cousin Scampy, but is that out of Scooby-Doo? It was a cousin or something that came into the TV programme version, and he were a dick as well. No, so I used to like Sooty, and I used to like... Sweep was my favourite. 100% Sweep was my favourite. Sue was a dick. Right, going back over here. Let's have a look at this first. Is it a photo album? Oh, it is. Oh, if this is here, it can't be. No, it's not. It's not here. I was going to say, it'd be a right shame if it was. Oh, I don't know if that's the one of the twins. Oh, they're obviously into the history and the big houses. Sledmere House. Don't know where Sledmere is. Sledmere House, children's quiz. Oh, how good is that? What a good parent. They've kept the quiz, they've kept the photos, they've even kept the fruit shoot wrapper to remember the day. Are you absolutely kidding? Like, what good parents, what, like, keeping memories, and then it's sat here in an house left. I hate it. I hate it because they obviously cared so much. It makes me kind of sad. I'm not going to lie, it does. Why? Why is that here? I don't get it. I'm not going to go through all the book, like, page by page. But, like, days out in Scarborough, sandcastle competitions, like, all the different places they've been to together. This is like me and Freddie. This is what it is getting to me. It's making me a bit upset. Because they cared. They genuinely cared. And I do this. I take thousands of photos of me and Freddie doing stuff. And I would hate to think that one day nobody was even bothered anymore. Not even the people, like the boy that's in the photo. It's so sad. So sad. I'm going to apologise for being upset again, and you're all going to say, you shouldn't apologise. You should be pleased that you can show your emotions, but I feel stupid. But it does get to me. Like, sometimes it gets to me. It's sad. It's so sad. And then we've got the little dolls on there, and it's thrown me now. I've gone weird. A little guitar, little dolls that someone's put makeup on, look, as well. How many of you out there have done that in your lifetime? And then, oh, look. What we got in here? Is that a fossil? Or is it a shell? Oh, it's a big shell, look. Massive shell. They liked the shells because there's loads downstairs as well. And then this that we were looking at earlier as well. I really do think that is uranium glass, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know whether it's just an unusual colour. But I need to bring a UV light with me, really. But I'm lazy and I forget to do things like this. And then a little, what I'm presuming is Chinese or Japanese girl. And then a freaky-eyed freak. You are scary. It looks like it's just had a hair transplant in Turkey as well. Oh my lord. But yeah, and there's just a few bits in cupboards, and I think that's about it. I know, I do it from time to time. I do get upset from time to time. And it's hard, like, coming around these places and looking at people's lives. It makes you very much think about your own and about your own family. And I think that's what upsets me sometimes more than anything else. Thinking about, like, Freddie and Katie and Amy, my mum and dad. Like, I'm very, very lucky to still have both my mum and dad, like, on into my, like, middle 40s. Like, there's a lot of people, like Andy, for example, who lost both of his parents quite young. And I know I'm so lucky, and there's such wonderful parents as well. I've got to go. But they're such wonderful parents, and Like Rachel's mum, I feel like I've got an extra parent in her as well. She's so lovely, and I've got 3 wonderful kids, and it just makes you think about your life and think about how lucky you are and what has happened here to make it so they've all gone away and everything's been left and nobody cares anymore. It's just so sad. It really is sad. I better talk about something else before we go, because I can't leave it on that. I can't be going before I leave. It's Noddy and a girl, and Pudsey. I couldn't remember his name then. Don't know what this is down here as well. It's probably nothing, because I think it's quite modern. But we'll have a quick look at this and then we'll get out of here. Go placidly amidst the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. Oh, I would read it all, but I'm not. Right, we're back downstairs. I've just realised this door's open. I wonder if they had a dog as well, look. There's a little bed there. But I don't think there's a great deal. I just want to show you. See if I can see all the... Yeah, I could see the bits where... I actually thought those sticks were for where the plants were. But I don't know now. I think I'm a bit confused in my old age. Anyway, looks like this bit's an extension. And the bit we stood in is a lot older. But we'll make our way back out. Right, as soon as I've come back downstairs, there's another bang upstairs. So strange. Anyway, I'm back at the door I came in, so I'm going to go. I hope you've enjoyed this. I know I do love coming out with Bear in the UK, and this one popped up last minute. This week's video wasn't supposed to be this. It was supposed to be the Morocco video, but I just thought, you know what, it gives me a bit more time to edit that one properly for you and get this one up. And I think you're going to love this one because it's been some good stuff. Right, love you all. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to watch more. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. And really thank you for watching and supporting the channel. It really means a lot. And Andy has started his starts his treatment next week if you've not seen already as well. So leave a like on the video if you wish Andy all the best. Love you all. Bye-bye.